Welcome to the February 2025 Prattville Real Estate Report. My name is Bo Evans. I'm with Evans Realty here in Prattville, and these statistics are courtesy of the Montgomery Area Association of Realtors and the Alabama Association of Realtors. First, let's look at the number of units sold in February 2025. There were 49 units that sold in February 2025. Congratulations to all the new homeowners, and welcome to Prattville if this is your first time living here. If it's not, welcome back or thank you for staying. This number represents a 25% increase over this same time last year. By the same token, the state of Alabama had 5,886 transactions. This is a 9% increase over this same time last year. So you can see Prattville is still more attractive than the state as a whole, and we like to keep it that way. Now let's look at median sales price. Prattville's median sales price is $285,000. This is an 8.6% increase over this same time last year in 2024. So Prattville is getting more expensive. However, there are still some houses that you can buy that are much more affordable than that. This is a median, which means the middle. The state's median sales price was $211,020. This is only a 5.3% increase. And I say only because people who own homes in Prattville, your equity is rising, and you should be appreciative of that fact. And we'll certainly talk about that a little later. Now let's look at the days on market. This is an important number for both buyers and sellers to give some idea of how brisk the market is. Prattville's average days on market is 60 days, which is lower than the state as a whole of 82 days, but it's 6 days longer than this time last year. The state's is actually 5 days shorter, which means the state and the city are starting to kind of get in line a little bit. At the end of February 2025, Prattville had 54 listings. At this same time, the entire state of Alabama had almost 18,000 listings. So if you spread this across the state, we still have a shortage, but that shortage is greater in Prattville than many other places. As of March 21st of this year, we had only 22 listings under $300,000 on the market. By the same token, between 300 and 400,000, we had 27 listings. So again, you can see the market is starting to get a little more expensive and a little less affordable for some people. Over 400,000, between 4 and 450, we had 11 listings. Between 450 and 500,000, it started to go down a little bit. We had 8 listings. Between 500,000 and 550, we had 8 listings. And over $550,000, we had 8 listings. Now that's great if you are in a more expensive home and you need to sell, because that means there is probably a little more room for some supply there. There's absolutely room for supply if your home is less than, say, $250,000. Existing home sales dominate inventory in Prattville. 81% of all the homes sold in February were existing homes. Some other data that's really important to a lot of folks. First of all, 18% of the current active listings are new homes. All right. Also, just so you know, interest rates continue to fall. As of Friday, March 21st, interest rates were between 6.25 and 6.75%. This represents an almost full percentage point that they have fallen since mid-January. Now, what does all this mean? Well, first of all, if you're thinking of selling, this is a great time to sell. We're starting to enter those spring, summer months where things get a lot brisker. So if you are thinking of selling or need to sell, this is the time to consider doing that. Particularly if your home is under $300,000. If it's in that $200 to $250 range, it will sell very quickly. If you're a homeowner, you should know that your equity continues to rise at a pace faster than both the state and the nation, which is really good. You have invested well in real estate in Prattville, Alabama. If you're a buyer, patience is the key, right? Stay patient. Your realtor will help you find a home that suits your needs. However, once you find that home, I would advise that you make decisions quickly and with good advice. If your realtor hasn't sat down with you and done a buyer consultation where they explain the process of buying a home and how things work in today's market and how it's different than other markets, they should do that and ask them to do so, because it is vitally important that you understand exactly how this works. Whether you're buying, selling, renting, or investing, Bo Evans Realty is ready to help you with your real estate needs. We are exceeding expectations every time. I'm Bo Evans. You can call me at 334-361-4661.